everyone. Are you thinking of hosting a gingerbread decorating party this holiday season? I mean, I wasn't, but now I kind of am. Shoana Jensen is here. She's got some tips. I like the idea of this. So this is a beloved tradition for you, and you really do take it to the next level, like most things in life. You love organizing a good party, though, right?
Yeah, I so do. And this type of thing, doing the gingerbread house decorating party, is so fun because it's like creative, it's very interactive. Like, dinner parties are great. I love doing a good dinner party. But you're sitting around a table and it's generally more reserved type conversation where when everyone's building their own gingerbread house, you're all intermingling and you're talking to each other and seeing what other people are doing, and it's just a really creative, fun way to spend some time.
See, you made it sound all fun and lighthearted. I want to win. Like, I'm thinking this would get down and dirty in my house because Mama's here to win.
That's okay. I'm here for that.
We usually do it with the kids, but I love the idea of doing this with a grown-up, like a grown-up party, gingerbread making party.
It's fun for adults. You can do them in couples. You can do them in singles. Some people are couples. Some people are single. Girls' night, guys' night, whatever. It can really be for anybody.
Okay, so what do we need to think about when we're doing this?
Okay, so think about the setup. First step is you want to have gingerbread houses pre-built for everybody. Like when everyone arrives, you don't want to be doing the baking and all that stuff. Get that out of the way beforehand. And we want to make this as easy as possible. This really is an easy way to entertain. You're going to do the work ahead of time with it. So parchment paper. We all know baking on parchment paper. If you don't, you must.
Huge
it's so
saver,
easy. Huge time saver, huge cleanup saver. The reason why is you're baking your cookies on it. It makes them really easy to come off. I mean, you can bake savory and everything on parchment paper. But I will tell you, here's a bit of a tip that I really like. If you want to cut corners. I say, Shoana approved, go and buy pre-made gingerbread dough.
Well, you know I'm buying the pre-made dough.
Yeah. I know you are, and that's good. I say do that. You know, we want to have fun too. But Reynolds Kitchen has pre-cut parchment squares.
Oh, nice.
So this is so easy. I know everyone's like, oh, I know. It's the little things that make our life easy,
because you don't have to worry about the whole
You don't have to worry about the roll. The rolls
size.
are good for big surfaces. But here's one of the tips I like when I'm doing gingerbread dough. I actually put the parchment paper down and I roll my dough on it and cut out the pieces on the parchment paper.
Smart.
So then you're peeling away the negative space, what you don't want, and all you have to do is lift it onto the cookie sheet and throw it into the oven. So you can batch cook all of the pieces of the gingerbread house.
I love that. Less transferring of things, right? Just put the dough on the parchment and then it's there.
Yeah, so whether it's the pieces or whether it's a roll, it's fine. But what you want to look for is unbleached parchment paper.
Okay.
100% chlorine-free and compostable. Okay. And so the Reynolds Kitchen, this is that brown tone, you know? They check all those boxes.
I like that it's compostable.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've done our house. Is there more to the house?
Well, we have the house, but we have to put it on something.
We need a base.
Yeah, and so the base is actually really important because the idea is at the end of the party, everyone's going to take their own house home.
Right.
So you want to make sure it's something that's really sturdy so when they're on their way home, they can carry it and it's not going to fall apart. So easy. Grab one of the thousands of packing boxes you probably have in your garage you haven't broken down yet, if you're anything like our house, especially this time of year, and just cut a generous square out of the cardboard. If you find it's a bit of a thinner cardboard, do two, double them up, and then just wrap it in foil. Now, something I've learned recently, not all foil is foil, like all equal.
Okay.
We want to make sure we're looking for non-stick baking foil. And so you know how Alcan is the one that has that. And you know how foil has two different colors. There's the dull and there's the shiny. Well, with this one, the dull is non-stick.
Oh, I see.
So when you're eating your house, because you're going to eat this.
Of course you are.
You don't want to leave it up. You don't want all the icing and all the cooking and everything to be able to stick to it. You don't want to have to pick all the icing off, the foil off of your house when you're eating it. So if you do the dull side up, it won't stick.
Love that.
I didn't realize that.
I love that for like baking chicken, all of the things,
pie lasagna
right?
with sticky cheese. Yes, please.
Very good. Okay, so we have our house, we have our base. Let's get to the candy.
We're going to set.
Can we talk about the candy?
You could not get there fast enough.
I know. Like, when is she going to talk about the candy?
She's been snacking on these all day, all morning. So what you're going to do is you're going to set a station up for every team or person, so they have their own thing. Unless you have this like really large group, then you might want to do big bowls of candy and they can come and scoop with what they want.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to warn you, this is not when you're going to pull out all of your good china and your dishes.
Absolutely
you
not.
You want to use...
Especially if you get rowdy and unruly.
Yeah. And that's the point of this. This is supposed to be fun, right?
No good china at this party.
Disposable tableware is great, and the Hefty EcoSave stuff is also compostable. You were talking about compostable as well. So you don't have to feel guilty about using this here. You know, we're all eco-conscious now.
Right.
Because when this gets flying and all the icing gets flying and the candy and the dipping, these are going to be smeared. It's all tidy now.
Yeah.
But they're going to be a total mess.
Yeah, totally.
And the icing's hard, so it's a lot of scrubbing and stuff. So you also have a green light to use the disposable bowls or plates or whatever it is that you need. And when you're choosing your candy, think outside the sweet. Like, pick something like, you know, pretzel sticks. Maybe somebody would want to build a fence.
Ooh.
Or maybe with cereal squares, they want to do like a thatched roof or something like that on top of their roof.
Some shingles, yeah.
Yeah, shingles, things like that. And I also would suggest encourage your guests to bring their own candy if they have a specialty thing in mind. Like, go research on Pinterest, you know?
Yeah.
And if you decide you want a certain shape or a color or something, there's no faux pas there. Bring whatever you want to build your creation.
I want to come to this party.
You're invited.
This is a good party.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got all of our houses done.
Yep.
Now I guess it's cleanup time.
Cleanup time.
Yeah.
We want to, of course, have music. We want to make sure there's music. We want to make sure there's drinks and things like that. But cleanup time, because we've made everything easy, we want to go just grab a bag and everything, you know, garbage bag, these ones are from Hefty, and put everything into the garbage bag.
Yes,
except
off it goes.
the creations.
Well, that's going in the stomach.
Because they're going in the
That
bag.
goes in the tummy, tum-tum. This is a beautiful party. Thank you for that,
My
Shoana.
pleasure.
Like everything else, she does it right.